Hey guys, it's Matty, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my coming out story. I wanted to do this video for a really long time, and I want it to be as raw and natural without being too long. That just sounded way perverted. Anyways, I'll try my best to keep this condensed as possible. So people always ask, how and when did you know you were gay? I don't think there was ever really a time I turned on the gay, switch. It didn't turn on. I think I kind of always just knew. I just hid it really well. But if I had to pick a time, it'd probably be when I started doing dance, particularly ballet. I was doing the production of The Nutcracker, and there were times when I'd see older boys and they were with their boyfriends, but at the time when I was 8 to 11 years old, I didn't really know what that was, and I didn't know what they were doing. I kind of just thought they were acting. But something deep down inside made me think about what they were doing and made me wonder if that was who I was going to be later on if I kept doing this. And it made me wonder. Shortly after that, it began to really solidify into my mind that maybe I am different, and maybe I do like guys, but I tried my best to keep it hidden from my friends, my family, people at dance, and at school, just everyone, that I didn't want anyone to know because I myself didn't really know what was going on. I still did dance, but I tried out for sports as well. Not a lot of people really knew I did dance when I was younger, so I kind of also kept that hidden as well. It was kind of a hidden agenda of mine that people didn't know that I danced, and I don't know why I kept it secret. It wasn't that I was ashamed of it. It was just that I was the only boy at this school. Stepping out was my safe zone. I could be myself there. I had the best time there. I never wanted to leave. The girls I met there are still to date some of the most down-to-earth, best, honest friends that I have. And with them, they never asked questions. It was always just dancing, having fun, and forgetting school. Never were there signs of them questioning, is this kid gay, or why is he different, or why is he the only one there? Except, in my mind, I always had questions. School was a lot tougher than being at the dance studio. I had a small group of friends, and I didn't really talk much out of that group of friends. In between all of that, I was still somehow targeted for a bunch of jokes and ridicule, and it just wasn't fun. Of course, I would brush it off like it was nothing, and I'd tell them they had no idea what they were talking about, but I think they kind of did know what they were talking about, and I also kind of believed it. I'd always tell myself, Matt, you're not gay, you should date girls. And so that's what I did. I dated girls. Of course, it didn't work out and nothing clicked. That phase of my life ended real quick. Not gonna lie and say that I wasn't bullied and I had the perfect upbringing and lived in a town where everyone was cool with it. No. I had problems and I was bullied, of course. Not that I asked for it or that I acted gay in any way. I don't even know what that phrase means. I don't think it should even exist. But I had a friend who I won't name, and she was dating this guy who will also be unnamed. He wasn't really supportive of our friendship, and let's just say that over the course of 2 months he would message me on AIM with death threats telling me I should kill myself. And one day in science class, all three of us are in the same class, and he decided that that day was enough, and a fight broke out. And if it weren't for my sister, who had been passing in the hallway because my teacher, for who knows, was not in the room, I probably would have gotten really hurt. I remember breaking down in the car and just ugly crying, and she just looked at me and said, "What's wrong? Tell me about it. I know that you just got in a fight and whatever, like what was it about?" And I just told her I'm gay. She started laughing. And she said, "Matt, honestly, duh, I knew, but I love you and I always will love you, and as long as you're happy, just don't let these douchebags get you down." After that, I knew I had to tell more people, but I was still scared to tell people, so I kind of kept it quiet. I told a few people here and there. I told people, like the girls at the dance studio, but I really, avoided telling my parents. As the tale goes, she caught me, we shall say, researching on the internet, and anytime she brought it up, I would deny it and run away. I would literally run away, run into my room and slam the door and not talk to her until dinner. I think it was the summer of 2007, my family was getting ready to go on our annual Labor Day camping trip. And I remember talking to my sister, and she was telling me that you need to tell them before they go. I don't know what happened, but I chickened out as soon as they were leaving. And probably that night that they had left, I sent my mother a text message. Forget what it actually said, but it went a little something like, "Hey Mom, I'm gay. Just thought I'd let you know." And her response was, "We'll talk when we get home." After that, people were just super positive and accepting of who I am, who I always was, and just how I was more happy and confident of myself, and just really seemed different, but I wasn't different, if that makes sense. I'm proud of who I am. I'm grateful for the people that I've had and still have in my life, and to all those people, thank you. Mushy gushy. So to whoever's watching this, whether you're questioning or you're scared or whatever, there's no rush. I'm not telling you to come out now. Come out if and when you're in an environment that is safe. If you don't think it's safe, then you're probably not ready to come out. So in that case, take the time to reflect and figure out when it would be a good time to come out. Once again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you thought it was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you feel like you need to talk to me, feel free to leave a comment below or email me or tweet me or whatever. I'll put all of those links in the description box below. Until then, I guess I'll see you guys next week. Bye.